And from the air right now. Also unknown, the fate of the 162 people on board, passengers and crew members who took off on what was supposed to be a short flight, just about 2 hours to Singapore, and never made it. One thing that we do know is that the captain of that flight wanted to adjust his altitude, wanted to go higher to dodge some bad weather, wanted to go up to 38,000 feet. Of course, investigators want very much to know if the weather played any role in what happened to this flight. Let me bring in Bob Marshall. He founded Earth Networks. It's a high-tech global weather monitoring company. Bob, I was fascinated reading some of your comments earlier, talking about what you do know about the storm that this plane went through or tried to go around, simply because of the lightning strikes that you recorded there. What do they tell us?
Yeah, what we do know is that there was a significant number of lightning strikes in and around the path of the AirAsia flight. And, you know, one of the difficult things in any weather scenario is having enough data to really know what's going on and being able to determine whether you're going to fly into danger or not. And in that area of the world, there's just not a lot of data. So, you know, we've seen a lot of the satellite imagery, and it's interesting, and it certainly shows a pretty massive set of thunderstorms that was approaching the area. But it doesn't give you very much precise information, and that's really the beauty of the lightning data, is it really pinpoints where the most dangerous parts of thunderstorms are. And our network definitely indicated that there was some significant lightning activity, which means there's significant thunderstorm, and that means there is really a convection and turbulence, and that's really what the danger is.
So obviously we don't have video of the lightning strikes in this storm as of yet, but I do want to roll some video for our viewers that you provided to us here at CNN from a storm in Dallas in March of this year. As you look at this with me, tell us what's going on here and how you know that is similar to what was happening right around this plane.
Again, we can't say for sure that this is similar to what was going on around that plane because we don't have enough data. But in this storm, this is a severe thunderstorm. And what you're seeing is just explosions in the atmosphere. You see the clouds billowing up, and that's huge vertical motion in the atmosphere, moisture and rain and hail. And that's not the kind of thing that any pilot wants to fly into. So, and obviously what you see in the video is that there's a tremendous amount of lightning associated with those storms. So, you know, what the NTSB and many other scientists have said is that, you know, what you should do is measure that lightning, because it's the lightning that tells you very precisely where the most severe elements of the storm are. It's really not the lightning that is so dangerous to an aircraft. Aircraft are designed to withstand the lightning. But it's, you know, when you get into that chaos, you know, can you imagine flying a plane at 500 miles an hour and running into hail? I mean, I've experienced hail one time in my car, and it's frightening. And if the plane is going up and down, the issue is it's the chaos and confusion in the cockpit that often causes the issues here.
You know, I've been on a flight that was struck by lightning, and it actually knocked out what's deemed the gyro, right, or something that helps us with navigation.
Right.
So the land and that had to be fixed. But the plane itself could still fly fine, and that's an important point you make, that planes can fly even if they're hit by lightning. Given what you know about this storm system over Indonesia 24 hours ago, was it bad enough to say ground flights in this country, or do we just not know?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Poppy, I don't think we know. I mean, you know, our network is good enough in that area of the world where we know there was thunderstorms in the region, and we know that the thunderstorms could have impacted, you know, the flight path. But we don't even have enough data to know how severe that storm was. So I can't say whether flight could, you know, should have been grounded in that scenario. But I think that's really why, you know, in the end, you know, we live in a high-tech world today, and the key is to get this technology deployed to where, you know, we can get this information in the hands of the pilots so they can make good decisions and keep everybody safe.
Yeah, and I mean, I do want to point out, again, leading up to this AirAsia exemplary safety record, this captain, a lot of experience, many hours of experience, as well as the first officer of this plane, doing everything, obviously, that they could. And we continue to follow this search for this missing airline. Really tragic situation. Bob Marshall from Earth Networks, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Thank you.